Oke teman-teman, kita kembali lagi bersama saya Rinando Panjaitan di live streaming game ini PC. Sekarang kita akan melakukan live streaming Street Fighter 6. Untuk yang menonton, terima kasih. Dan jangan lupa selalu stay tune di channelku Rinando Panjaitan. Arigatou gozaimasu. Ganbare yo. Mi Satsu. Fighting ends fast and soon. Kok ada Mega Man? Jam Project. Mega Man. New character is Alec. DJ and Elena. Okay. Halo Bang Kamaludin. Oke Bang. Nice. Ini kemarin kita pakai siapa ya? Yos, nice. Ini kita kemarin pakai si Mai. Oh ini Shale. Ya. Kita si Mai. Platinum 13. Oke. Ada juga. Wih, Platinum 14.000 ya, bintang 2, bintang 1. Oke, kita pakai si Mai lagi. Udah agak lupa ini. Semoga lah kita bisa tetap menang ya kan. Wah, ada penantang ini kan. The new challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Thank you.
Let us begin.
We will fight with a Ryu.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Tries to get a breather with a projectile. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Alright. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Knockdown. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning streak. Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Grabs them. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Experiencing burnout. Decides KO.
Iya.
Player 1 takes the round
Oke.
like a thief in the night.
Udah
What
agak
else
ingat
can they
kita
get
ya kan.
away with? Checking their reactions with a fireball? Checks them with a projectile. Gets the combo. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. They both have full drive gauges to work. Goes for the
Iya.
Shogeki. It's a
Langsung
good
dia.
spot to use the super. Solid anti-air. Life lead is there, but still connects with the throw. Knockout springs forward with the drive rush. Drive rush. Closes it out. Player 1
Okay.
home. Let's see if they can build
Come on, Ryu,
themselves
come
a streak.
on.
right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Nails the anti-air.
Yeah.
Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. What are they thinking here? Still slugging it out here. That drive impact doesn't get through. Projectile to try and change the situation. Both fighters are trying to decide their next move. Anything could happen here. Feeling out the spacing. Brushes off the impact. Nice solid counter. Takes a trip. Neither of them willing to back off here. Throws them to negate the block. Experiencing burnout. Does a good job of pushing back. Heading into the end, takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. The super doesn't hit. Player two has completed.
Ice.
Player one picks up the
Okay.
first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Holds out with the block. The quarter makes it hard to escape. What'll be the setup here? The fighters continue to... Alright, what's coming up next? Player two holding on to that corner advantage. Brushes that off and keeps going. Player two will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Breaks the block with a throw. Jumps up. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. They were expecting that drive impact. So, what's next? Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. They are absolutely wailing on each other in the middle of the stage. Jump, solid anti-air. Impact squat. The drive impact doesn't work. Will we see a drive impact? Both fighters, ooh, what a smart throw. Player drive rush. Drive impact misses. Forward throw. Lane, what a finish. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Opens with a jump in. It's time for both. Reads the jump in perfectly. Big throw. Springs forward with the drive rush. Finds the target. Yes, sir. More damage, please. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player two is in line, turning it up to an 11. Player two can't pump the brakes on the impact. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Things are looking good to take the win here. Player two is
Mais
a force
win
to
lah.
be reckoned with.
Gila tadi
There's
ya
still
main-main ya kan.
Both sides stepping up for the rematch. We're here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talk? Nails the anti-air. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Very nice anti-air there. They read their opponent like a book. Player one pushes the opponent into the corner. No good up high. Throws them to negate the block. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. This is a gigantic life lead. How are they going to deal with this? Brushes off the impact. Smart throw, that'll do more damage than usual. The pressure is so intense here. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Impact's a no-go. KO. Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Main gitu dia.
Immediate jumping. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Was looking for that jump attack. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Throws them. What's next? Drive rush to keep it going. Both fighters planning something? Player two is working with... burnout activates. Player two will look to apply pressure here. A super art flying through the air with the greatest of ease and hits him with a Chohisatsu Shinobi Bachi. Hanging on for dear life. And with KO!
Hai.
We're going into with the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Zones with the fireball. Mai dives in from above. Jump? This is gonna hurt. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Uh-oh, this could really tip the scales.
What's wrong? Get up!
Looking for a hold. What? Anti-air. Taps him on the toe. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Shakes things up with a fireball. This unleashes some big damage. Connects with the throw. Rushes in. They're in range. We gotta put them on notice. Player one really had to fight for that one. No shortage of drama.
Okay. Oke, kita tunggu lagi. Kita tunggu lagi ya teman-teman. Siapa yang akan kita lawan berikutnya? The Connection Time Mode katanya. Oke. Ada penantang.
Comes a new challenger.
Rasper.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play.
Is, lupa aku.
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Oh! They can open up this round big by converting this punishment. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Alright, what's coming up next? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Ryu Enbu lights him up! Player 1 has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. What'll happen here? Blocking that can. Blackie takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Jumps up. Down to the wire.
Duluan.
The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Target locked and scoop. Player 2 has the life lead. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 1 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Still scrapping for control of the stage. Showing some real tenacity. Getting that extra juice with Kagero no Mai. Now, can they finish the job? Going in. Burnout activates. They're recovered. Making it Chokarakuchi with Kagero no Mai. Great job in escaping that. And whiff! They're wide open. There it goes. Looks like Mai's getting ready to go full anime. Ooh, it's getting hot here.
Aduh.
Player 2 hits super art to show off what a PhD in fighters can do for you.
Wah.
To pull that off.
Nice Zangief.
I dare you to
Okay.
find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good.
Digabungnya.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Reacts to the throw. The command grab doesn't make it. The impact gets blocked. On dangerous turf. Easy to get tagged at this range. Player 2 has the life lead. Taking stock. Surprises them with a drive rush. Takes a trip. All that effort for so little payoff.
Banyak kali.
Feeling out the spacing. Projectile to try and change the situation. Very solid corner kick. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Grabs him, knock, springs forward with a drive rush. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Ryu Enbu This match will be decided on how they manage their super art gauges from here on out. A drive impact to come from the brink like that? What a comeback! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Gets a normal hit from the drive impact. They're still good. Brushes that off and keeps going. This is gonna be bad news. Looking to plant him with a pile drive. Will we see a drive impact? Getting that extra juicer with Kagero no Mai. KO. This is the final round. They gotta lay it all on the table right here. Goes for the jump in to start. The last round. It's now or never. Ryu and Boo lights him up. Both of them were ready for a throw. Hits him with a stopping block.
Sekali dulu
Put
kena
the
kau ah.
exclamation point on that with an OD heart. What are they gonna do? The drive impact doesn't work. Amazing. Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Reads the jump in perfectly. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Okay, here we go. Wall flat into the guard break. Wow, reads the counterattack. Both sides get set up with the jump in. Both absolutely refusing to give up. Oh, damn! Super hit! Is it all over? Ooh, we're not done here! The projectile hits! Fantastic positioning on show during that round.
I'm
Get that
sorry,
second count
Jengil.
ready because that fight was easy money!
Naik ke
They're
atas
still
din.
hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Those are beefy Kachosen. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Plenty of space between the two fighters, but who will decide to close the gap? Denies that throw attempt. Goes for the command grab. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Next hit will end. Goes for the super art? Their super art gauge is running on KO.
Iya. Dilututin.
Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Got their eye on the air. Throws them to negate the block. Player 1
Ish.
creates a good corner opportunity. Still slugging it out at this range. Player 2 springs forward with the drive rush. What'll have drive rush to keep it going. Player 1 in dire straits with burnout. Smart play with the throw. Getting that extra juicer with Kagero no Mai. Activates the super and may try to make something happen here. Connects with the throw. Knockdown and... This is gonna hurt. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Gotta do better than that. That clutch anti-air. Here comes the point. Shoots their shot. A daring impact to wrap up the round.
Oh ya menang karena dikit lagi darahnya. Mungkin hancur lagi.
Doing the business with his Shoryu engine. Perfect execution with the anti-air.
Bisa dapatnya.
With the attack.
Oh, di combo nih, ditangkapnya lagi nanti.
Jumps. Controls that off. Drives impact misses. Screw power driver. There's no escape. They're hurt big time. Close range projectile. Dangerous range here. Back to the court. Are we gonna play impact peekaboo? Reads the jump in perfectly. Throws out the Kachosen for some mind game. Both sides getting ready. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Break through with the throw. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.
Terus kita gitu kan. Halo Bang Muzaki. Kita pakai Kita pakai siapa ya lo? Si Kuma. Ya. Udah. Oke, kita tunggu siapa yang menantang Akuma. Oke, udah ada penantang. Apakah Ryu?
Here comes a
Oh,
new
Viper.
challenger.
Ternyata ada Viper yang akan menjadi lawan kita. Let's go, man. Why? Aduh. Kenapa tadi? Bumbu apa? Mungkin lah. Siapa?
Here comes a new challenger.
Luke.
Y'all better have your Sunday's best on because it's time for
Let's
business.
go.
All right, you ready?
This sucks.
Satu.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Checks with the projectile. Perfect air to air. Player one with the life lead. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Goes with the projectile to pressure the opponent. Backs them into the corner. Player two has them legit shook in the corner. Solid throw tech. Player one is just about out of drive after that. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Let's off the projectile to waste time. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player blocking that drive impact isn't going to work.
Okay.
Player 2, big anime vibe with Imperium's End. Ends the round with a sick combo.
Selesai lah.
Amazing. Player 2 with the first strike, but they can't get complacent. Immediate jump in. Akuma going in. Whiffs the throw. Sees it coming and blocks it out. The jump in catches them. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Smart play with the throw. Knockout springs forward with the drive rush. Their
Hang
drive
on.
gauges are looking bare. A quick breather, experiencing burnout. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Adamant flame. A super art? The super doesn't hit. What were they
Yeah.
thinking? A real test of nerves here. Even the slightest hit may end the round. They can't afford any mistakes. Oh, yo! Shift them for the win! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Nice fireball. Demon Raid? Both fighters, were they baiting them into that? Oh, they're in the corner. Super Art to show them what a PhD and fighters can do for you. Looking to remove them from the business with Imperium's End. Player 1 needs to take advantage of this gate. Holy! Brushes that off and keeps going.
Iya dapat.
Connects with the throw. Oh, here we go. Player 2 not looking good. The corner's a bad place to be. Shoots their shot. There's a drive.
Iya.
That back row was huge. Gets the corner switch. Turns out. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Player 2 is in burnout state. A very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major. All the throw connects. I can't believe it. Burnout, but they may have a plan here. This is a critical moment. I called it. I called it. Oh, come on, kid. Why would you use the super? Oh, what? Are you kidding me? Player 2 was definitely sweaty during that well-earned win.
Sorry, look.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Hadouken! The opening on that impact. Will they take it? Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the opening they want. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent. Oh! Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Grabs him. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. They've been pushed into the wall and the stun's there. Player 2 can't hold your breath. The quarter makes it hard to escape. Gets him. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Everything up until now and everything from here on out is so vital. Impact's a no-go. Very solid corner switch. Who will gain control of the match in the early going? Knockdown. They were right to be on guard there. Player 1 chases them down. Oh, what's this? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. It's a good spot.
Kakak
to use the
pukulan api.
super. Big anime vibe for the period then. Player 2 will burnout triggered. Akuma going in. A quick breather. Which way you gonna block? Player 1 will need to use their meter here wisely. Knocked them out of the air. But downtown with the Tenma goes up. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? In attack range. Flatline zone. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Opens with the fireball. Hits the drive. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Experiencing burnout. Player 1 is looking at a grim situation with burnout. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Rising uppercut. Throws him. One step forward rush. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play Impact Peekaboo? Player 2 burns out. Yo, critical art now? A single hit will do it. Uses their drive gauge. Fires off a Hadouken. What a finish! Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a
Oke, kita akan menaikkan lagi si Akumi. Oke, ada penantang lagi, yaitu adalah muridnya, Ryu.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Oke, ready yourself.
Round 1. Fight.
Here we go.
Gelek
What are these
dia.
fighters going to do? Checking their opponent. Shoots off a projectile from downtown to check their approach. Oh, with the drive impact. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Nothing but air for the impact. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Decent return on that combo. Just out of range for that KO.
Oke,
Player 1 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
pas mau main agak lembek.
Goes for the jumping to start the round. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter.
Banyak kali.
Player 2 will put that away. Drive rush to keep it going. Big throws. Throws a fireball. That's a counter. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Smart play to stop the opponent there. Knockdown and side switch in the corner. Risky up close scrap still going. A quick breather. Player drive impact misses. Oh, the throw connects. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Close range projectile. That corner is start reads the jump in perfectly. Oh man, this is a scary range. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? A fireball at that range? Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Ya, takut dia. Lambat juga dia apanya. Tus. Slow motion. Ya. Wis lantri.
It's time to see what both fighters have in store for us today.
Oke.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Waiting for the opponent to make the first move. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Still slugging it out here. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Throws them to start the corner pressure. Knockdown takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. The kick hits! Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Checking their reaction to the fireball? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? Can they turn the... A quick springs forward with the drive rush. The super doesn't hit. Drive rush to keep it going. Oh, burnout triggered. Burnout activated. Looking to remove him from the distance to the period 10. Player 2 holding on to that corner advantage. Closes it with a classic corner.
You see that?
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws a fireball. Zanku Hadouken. Which fighter will control the pace of the match early on? Both fighters are standing firm. Clutch anti-air. Impact squat. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. What now? Nothing stops this train. There's a drive impact. Player 2 sets up with the jump in. The overhead did not. Amazing. Scuffle. Close range projectile. They're in range. We gonna see a jump in? A dash? Okay, here we crown them from above. No hesitation or regret. Hit them with that NSFW.
Gak mati sih memang.
Oh, hits the critical line. We gotta bust out the projectors, bust out the rulers, and think of a plan while this damage plays out. Risky medium kick. Player 1 reaches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that. Connects with the throw. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Demon Raid? Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. Knockdown. A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 2 needs to use what little drive they have left effectively. Both fighters decide to reset the pace and assess the situation. Impact's a no-go. No more drive gauge. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Got their eye on the air. Sakuhado fires off the Shikuhado. Gets him.
Kenapa nggak naik kok?
Player one hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Throws them to negate the block. Player two, Shinku Hadouken. Scrapping it, brushes that off and keeps going. Jump. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. We are at a standstill, but we may see an eruption soon. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Smart play with the throw. Drive rush to keep it going. Knockdown and burnout triggered. Connects with the throw. Excellent read. Player one doesn't check the throw.
Oh my god.
Player one brings it home.
Aduh. Udah enak tadi. Okay,
Here comes a new
let's go.
challenger.
I will fight with you again, Ryu.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Let us begin. Round one.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Low heavy. The cross-up connects. They both need to stand firm here and deal with an empty drive gauge. Taking stock. They can open up this round big by converting this punish counter. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. A gutsy fireball gives them the round. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Gets the jump in. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Counting on
Maha,
the super
susunan
to do
maut.
the job. Sakuhado jumps in. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Blocks the impact. Zamku Hadouken. Player one is dominating this match. This is gonna hurt. Are we gonna see a comeback? Ashes out the cage right there. Connects with Civil Calamity. Sumo ain't sucking you in for that, but you're going to sleep real fast. Gets her betting. What a finish! Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Throws out a projectile. Gets a chance at that jump in. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Decides to go in with the target combo. All right. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. All right, what's coming up next? Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Takes a trip. Uses the drive rush here to, with this super art connect. No more drive gauge. Good job blocking the jump in. They're showing us just how patient they can be. One combo can end this round right now. Either fighter can use their drive to come from the brink like that. What a comeback! Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player one steals it back. They're in the groove now, and they're gonna need to keep it up. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. That's not gonna hit. Takes a springs forward with the drive rush. They can't squander this punish counter chance. Player two hits a good spot to use the super big anime vibe at the period's end. Player two holding on to that corner advantage. Oh, what's this? This is gonna be bad news. Oh, burnout triggered. Player two will look to apply pressure here. All the throw connects. Life lead is there, but still drive runs to keep it going. This is the ideal range to utilize the fireball game. What are they gonna do? Not much movement. That was a well-placed projectile. This is the final round.
Final round.
Expect to see some fireworks. Overdrive Hadou. Hits him with a stopping bomb. Hits him with fire. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Looking to remove him from the fences with a period end. Player 2 this unleashes some big damage. This is a complete shutdown. They can't escape. Oh, here we in with the clock. Charges up the plasma. Makes smart use of the game. Good. Drops them. Crowns them from above. What now? Player 2 burns out. This is they are done. That was a fight heard round the world.
Lalap di ujung-ujungnya. Oke. Ayo, Drew lagi. Oh, Zangief.
Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Oke. Akan kau lakukan
Let's
Zangief.
see what they try to do here in the first round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match going to go? What are they thinking here? Corner switch means they can now go on the offensive. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Taking stock. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Double lariat, and now a drive impact could end it all here. Jump. Closing moments of the match. One hit's gonna do it. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Both sides are really vying for dominance. We're in for one hell of a dance. Player 2 chases them down. What'll happen here? Double lariat, and now side switch in the corner. Burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to change. Player 2 will have to deal with this fate. Oh, burnout triggered. Looking for a chance. Close range projectile. Are we gonna see a comeback here? A drive impact could end it all here. Goes with the safe stuff with that target. Excellent block. Doing some quick planning? The overhead denied. Oh, they changed sides. Impact counter. What a sick counter. It's like they knew exactly what was going to happen. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Shakes things up with a fireball. Both fighters are raring to go. Ooh, and whip! They're wide open! Big opportunity coming. Big time whip! Put the exclamation
I'm sorry,
point
Dave.
on that. More fuel to the fire! Cook them up! I hope you're not a lightweight because one sip of this cup is enough to ether you! Okay, here, betting it all on the drive rush! That's gonna leave him rattled! What now? That corner is starting to look scary! A rare chance here! They gotta do something! Oh, burnout! Did they mean to do that? Are we gonna flatline them? Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that! Get up and tell them what's good! It's not over yet! Best believe it's time for that run back! Double lariat, and now? Good job blocking the jumping! They're showing us just how patient they can be. Brushes off the impact. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Checks with the projectile. This is where things will get interesting as the damage starts to pile up on both fighters. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Taking stock. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Combo with the the target combo. Brings out the super art. How is this gonna work out for them? Now, can they finish the job? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. How will they manage their drive? There's a wall splat. They can't do anything now. Knockdown and player 1 will look to apply pressure here. Grabs and throws them away. What'll have drive rush to keep it going. Player uses the gauge for a super arm. No cookout complete without a serious fail. Good heads up play going for that combo to do enough damage to finish the round. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Let's go. Oke, ada penantang baru.
Here comes a new challenger.
Bison.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Backs them into the corner. We're still in the early going, and it's really anyone's fight. Almost had it, but he gets blocked. What's the play here? Decides to go in with the target combo. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. What are they thinking here? Goes for the throw. Player 1 chases them down. This is going to hurt. This is a huge chance to make him feel it. Player 2 is in burnout. Drives off the table. The punish counter gives them a great opening here to do big damage. Timely side switch there, which will let him go on the attack. They gotta pick their spots well with the remain in there. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Drive rush to keep it going. Both springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 can't use any burnout triggered. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Hits them with a stop and bop. Full SA leap impact squash. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. What a finish!
Ini PvP.
We're going
PvP
into
kah?
the final round tied up. Which fighter has
No.
them to grind out the win?
Ini
Opt
online,
for
Bang.
Shadowrun.
Oh ya,
The
pas lah
last
itu.
round, it's now or never. This may be it. Holds it in the corner. Rushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 can't use any drive moves without burning out. More fuel to the fire.
Flyer versus Flyer.
I hope you're not a lightweight because one sip of this stuff is enough to ether you. Okay, here we go. Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Back to the corner. Are we gonna play Impact Peekaboo? Will this super art do anything? Raw super art incoming. Wraps it up with a throw.
Tapi dia ranked online gitu, Bang.
Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Projectile to try and change the situation. Backs them into the corner. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? Player 1 has them legit shook in the corner. Goes for the throw. Knockdown. Player 2 can't let their drive moves down to the wire.
Iya pula dapat.
Decides to spend the meter to open up some more chances. Taking stock. They break things off to take a quick breather. Gets the jump in. Life lead opens up. Takes a... burnout triggered. Throws them to negate the block. Somehow to intercept.
Is, dapat
Slick
nih di bawah.
anti-finish. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Going on the offensive? The attack is parried. Connects with medium kick. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player 1 can build off this lead. Rushes that off and keeps going. Player 1 can't use any drive moves, but looking to impress with this.
Aduh.
The unlimited cycle crusher. Free history lesson. This move always hurts. Going in? Player 2 needs to use their SA kick, solid anti-air. Player 2 in there. Player 1 took no time to finish that fight.
Salah.
So, what are our fighters planning in this opening round? Will that drive impact get punished? Turns up the heat and cooks some with the combo. Goes for the drive rush there. I can't keep track of these corner switches. Takes a trip. Player 2 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. A drive impact could end it all here. KO.
Oh,
Player
sangkut
1
di sini.
on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 1 had an impressive round while managing their drive gauge. They'll want to carry that momentum into the next round. The drive impact is denied. Going in, gets them with the anti-air. Hits them with a stop and pop. Nice carry. Gotta be careful not to whiff at this range. Both fighters planning something? Finishes things off with authority with that big punish counter. That's
Wah.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be
Oke,
made.
kita akan melawan Jenggi lagi. Jenggi.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Kayaknya yang tadi pula dia.
Checking their opponent. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Both fighters are pretty much unscathed. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Deals some damage with that quick combo. The super armor does its job. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Goes for the command grab. All right, what's coming up next? Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Double lariat, and now life lead opens up. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. A drive impact could end it all here. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. One combo can end this round right now. KO. Player 1
Nah,
picks
bersalah
up the
tuh, salah
first
kayak
round.
gitu.
That'll give them a psychological advantage. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Let's off a projectile to waste time. The quarter makes it hard to escape.
Tinggalin
What'll be
dulu.
the setup here? Lots of life. Brings out the super art. How's this
Super
gonna
art.
work out for them? Spins all 3 bars to give up one of life's hardest love taps. Take a sip. Now, can they fit springs forward with the drive rush? Will we see a drive impact? Breaks their guard with the throw. Here comes the drive rush to keep it going. Perfect KO. They were in full control there.
Really?
This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Goes for the jump in to start. It's time for both fighters. Connects with the throw. Uses the target combo as a filler. Here comes the corkscrew pile driver. There's no escape. Oh, here we go. The drive impact doesn't work. the soup with the lariat. Who keeps him out? What are they gonna do? They've got about half life left. Shakes things up with a fireball. Both sides getting ready. Reach out and hug him. Oh, they got him.
Salah kita, berbahaya itu.
That fight was easy money. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Demon rain time. Goes for the jump in. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Player 2 chases them down. The pressure continues as they can't escape the corner. They need to find a way out. Player 1 capitalizes on every mistake and picks
Halo,
up the perfect
Kak
KO.
Siti Novia. Nama gamenya apa? Gamenya Street Fighter 6, Kak.
First round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Double lariat, and now Soup brushes that off and keeps going. Uses their drive to maximize their damage. Going in, player 1 needs to use the predator, uses the gauge for a super arm. No cookout complete without Imperious Hand. Player 1 is in a pretty good situation with the meter advantage. Jumps in, experiencing burnout. Springs forward with the drive rush. Finds the target. Life lead is there, but still anyone drive rush. Ooh, what a smart throw. Sets up with the jump in. What's next? One player is in burnout. Screw power driver. Oh, they got him. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to
PC
find
Kak,
out the
PC.
win? This is it. Who's gonna take it all? Brushes that off and keeps going. Uses the target combo with a flip. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Big anime vibes with Imperious End. Player 2 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Force protects the skies. Spends the meter. Player 1 has the super gauge advantage. Looking for a hole. Oh, burnout. Did they mean to do that? Player 1 is in burnout state. Forward rush. Throws him. Betting it all on the drive rush. Hadouken. This unleashes a big damage. Noticeable life lead is a comeback. Will this super art do anything? They got him. That was a magical shot.
PC Kak Siti
Gotta hand it to
Novia
both of our
Bulan
fighters.
Dri.
They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Sees the overhead coming. Projectile to try and change the situation. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Neither fighter can force the other to give up even an inch. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 2 can't let their drive gauge run out. They need to find a way to reset the situation. Life lead opens up. Tries to keep the pressure on the opponent by zoning with fireballs. Knockdown. Where is their opening? There's a change of sides. Finishes with the throw. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Both players look for something to work with, but neither are getting the opening they want. Big throw. Waddle Hat springs forward with the drive rush. Got drive rush to keep it going. Looking to impress with this super. Big anime vibe with Imperious End. Will we see a drive hit? Going in? But brushes that off and keeps going. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Shreds them with a critical. Such a smart play to go for in this situation. Fighting back against the odds and giving them a chance to win this. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Drives it back, misses. What are they burn out? But they may have a plan here. They gotta dig down flatline zone. That was catches.
Afundo dari kita. Ya pun nafsu kali ya kan. Wis. Wis. Ragu-ragu dia. Wis. Ragu lagi dia. Wis. Oh gitu kan. Klik. Wis. Baru. Apa nih? Wih, Luke.
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Ready yourself.
Let me have some fun.
Okay, let's go, Luke.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Checks with the projectile. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Pressuring them in the corner. Player 2 has used up all of their drive gauge. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Takes a trip, but gets him. Player 1 hits up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Opts for the air-to-air encounter. Decides to meet them in the air. Ooh, lands a rising uppercut. Throws him. What's next? They both have full springs forward with the drive rush. Looking to impress with this super. Big anime vibe for the period's end. Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? A quick breather. Player 2 will look to apply forward rush. And they create an opportunity for themselves to seal the deal. Burnout activates. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gets... No way. That win wasn't luck. That was 100% planned. Last round, people.
Jangan gitu jadinya.
All in from this point. Opens with a jump in. Who's going to steal this win? Zones with the fireball. That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. Back them into the corner in a hurry.
What?
Yes, sir. Mokro is denied. What a read. Dangerous range here. Sets up with the jump in. Puts a bit of stank on that with an oak drive rush. Throws him. Betting in all on the drive rush. Back to the court. Looking to remove him from the fences with the serious end. Oh, putting the cherry on top. Player 1 just what they were after. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps. Big throws. Don't put that away. Anticipated that counter and blocks. Player 1 has the life lead. Deals some sick damage there in exchange for some meter. Knockdown. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Throws them to negate the block. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 in trouble with no drive. Closing moments of the match. Drive rush to keep it going. Sneaks in the throw. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Everything up until now, and everything from here on out, is so vital. Medium kick hits. Ups the damage on that by opting to go for the overdrive on. Throws a fireball. Hits them with a stop and bop. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Blocks it. Oh, they're in the corner now. No running away. They choose to spend the meter to up the... Looking to impress with this super.
Sorry,
Working
Luke.
it out with a super art finish. Nice and clean. That's what happens when you capitalize on all of your chances.
Ya ada penonton baru, Kemi.
New rival.
When I look,
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Ready yourself.
Radio.
Round one.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. Starts with a jump in. Both fighters have plenty of health. Where is this match gonna go? The throw hits. Now the fun begins. Neither of them willing to back off here. Shoots off a fireball up close. Player one creates a good corner opportunity. Life lead opens up. Throws them to negate the block. Taking stock. Player one is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge. Can they stick it out? Going in? Each hit is so important here. In there! Player one on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Demon Raid? The next round is beginning. What's gonna happen now? Delivers the pain right to their doorstep. Both fighters are looking for a way to get in, but there's still time to feel out the situation. Play hits them with a stop and bob. Fatal leg twister. They've got the meter for a drive impact. Their will to win springs forward with the drive rush. Both fighters planning something? Can they create an opportunity for them? What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Player two managed their drive gauge well to create lots of opportunities for themselves. Let's see if they can maintain this rhythm. Knockdown and player two with the rhythm owning that space. Up for the arrow. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Player two's their shot. Nothing stops this train. Ooh, you never know what can happen here. Oh, putting the cherry on top. I hope you're not a lightweight because one single head cup is enough to ether you. Both sides getting it all on the drive rush. Looking for a hold. A weak big this time to fight this out. I don't know if this is enough to kill. Execute. They are done.
Bisa.
Player two has got to be feeling good getting the win out of that absolute carnage. We are here in the first round. Which one of them will let their fists do the talking? Demon Raid manages to block the jump-in attack. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Knockdown. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Tons of drive and health to work with. Who's it gonna be? No good up higher. Gets a good read on their opponent. Throws a fireball here, maybe as a simple zoning strat. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. That's some big juicy damage on that counter hit. All right, what's coming up next? What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. KO. Player two
Makin
on the
bingung
boards
tu
first
makinnya
with the
sih.
win. They'll want to keep the
Kalau
pressure
lawan
on.
gini-gini.
Projectile to try and change the situation. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Jumps up. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Slips the grab. Drive gauge management here is going to be vital. Quick spin knuckle. Player two is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Waddle springs forward with the drive rush. It's a good spot to use the super. No cookout complete without Empyrean's end. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Player one needs to use the threat of the corner here. Jumps. There's a change of sides. Zones with the fireball. Checks with a medium.
A drive impact could end it all here.
A quick breather. They must have a game plan here with a critical. The corner throw ends it. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point. It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line.
Spiral arrow.
Barry locks on for the throw. This can lead to some big damage. They're in range. We can close them. One step forward rush. Ooh, you never know what can happen here.
We use that as
More fuel to the fire. Cook them up.
giving them the water button with a period end.
Chucks a fireball to continue their hold over their zone. Fires off a Hadouken. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Finds the target. What a finish!
Ooh, I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell them what's good.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch.
Spiral arrow.
They quickly get back into the corner of the stage. This fight is just underway. What kind of game plan do they have? Lots of aggression from both sides. There's a drive rush to throw the opponent off balance. Player one is just about out of drive after that. Throws him down. What's the play here? Drive rush. Gets in their face. Holds out with the block. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Forward throw. Not letting him out of the corner. Life lead opens up. Knockdown and... Will we see a drive opts for the throw to close it out? Player one takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Grabs them.
Yep.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? That drive impact doesn't get through. Spiral arrow. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Player two has a slight life lead. Demon Raid, both fighters planning something. Jumps in,
You're in my way.
grabs and throws them away. Max SA gauges, unbelievably in sync with the brushes that off and keeps going. Goes with the safe stuff, with the looking to impress with this super.
No cookout complete without a period's end.
Player one drops them to half, closing the gap. Akuma connects with the throw. A quick breather. You've got to be mindful of reach and jump-ins at this range. Shakes things up with a fireball. Throws them away. Last round, people. Both
Last
fighters
round,
gotta
people.
go all in from this point. Checking their reactions with a fireball. Checks with a medium kick. Rushes that off and keeps going. That feeling out phase is over. Time to get down to business. The match just started. It's anyone's game. Anti-air drops him. Nice read with the cannon spike. Player two will need to play it conservative until their drive is ready. Get drive rush. Throws them. Okay, forward rush. Their drive and whip. They're wide open. What now? Burns out. Solid anti-air. Player locks on for the throw. Sticks out a kick. Close range projectile. That corner is starting to look scary. They are not getting close to each other. Somehow manages to block the jump in. Player one can't use any drive through. Pumps the brakes on the impact. Who's gonna take it? Perfect damage calculation. No doubt about it. It is over. Player two has gotta be feeling good.
Oke teman-teman, sekian dulu untuk live untuk hari ini. Terima kasih yang sudah menonton dan stay tune juga di channelku. Terima kasih. Kita jumpa di besok hari. Arigatou gozaimasu. Ganbare yo. Mi Satsu.